Oh, cool. So, Megadeth, are you Evil General Wolf or are you another viewer? Oh, hey Megadeth. Canyon height, cold. Vox, I guess we can do 220. Hey Megadeth.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Anything else?
Yeah, let's keep this at one-on-one.
They are engaging our fields.
So if somebody dies, the other person can take over.
Because, yes.
Where did he go? Seriously, where did he go? Oh, crap. Alright, let's try this again.
I'm addicted to this game.
Why is that?
What community? That's a great community.
Did you say you're gonna get rid of the game? That's what I heard.
No, I'm addicted to this game.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the community's pretty great. Are you a member of a squad?
What did you say? Didn't hear that last time.
Are you a member of a squad?
Member of the squad. Oh no. I guess maybe myself. Kind of a solo squad. Just started the name.
Roger.
I'm a member of the squad, but I like to switch country so I can go with the. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's gonna get aggravated with me because the loyalty aspect. It's a game, not real life.
There you are. I see you there. Let's keep it on one for now. Once I'm done,
I know, I'm staying up.
Roger.
Watching the spot.
Man. Hey Adonis. Getting shot down left and right.
Alright, I'm up, boys. 20?
Yep. Hey Dubs.
Hey, man. Looks like you're losing sight of me there at the merge.
Yep. Yeah, I tried to do a hammerhead at the end there, but it didn't work out too well.
Yeah, so when you're losing sight, try to predict where you think I'm going to be. Because when you do reverse direction on that one, you just basically solved all my problems for me.
Roger.
So you got to be very careful about reversing your turn unless you see the bandit and you think you can flush him.
Roger.
I'm off your left side, by the way. And I'm going to fly down south of the valley here and get some separation.
Okay.
110 and 820 are dueling over there.
Copy.
You posted them that you were returning back to the game, correct?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I also like your videos. I'm a YouTuber myself.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm actually streaming right now.
I was, and Star Fox wasn't good. He was basically using it to find us and hunt us.
Oh, okay.
Alright, you still got me ready?
Turned that 110 quite nice there, Mega Duff.
Nice.
Thank you. Got 110 to do it.
Better watch out. There's a little 820. Fuckers turn just as good backwards as they do forwards. Not much.
Launching again. You can control prop. I don't think there's a mixture control here, Adonis. It's pretty simplified. Yeah, everything is just focused on dogfighting, not so much management of the engine or anything.
I'm gonna go grab a beer and take a smoke. I'll be right back.
Yep.
I'll wait till you guys fight it out. Hey, thanks for the host, Lumber. I'm just here in the canyons and the dueling arena, doing one-on-ones with some of these guys.
Won't be too much longer. He's getting lead on me right now. Any sort of rudder on this thing in fucking lenses.
Yes, it does.
Just absolute insert 110 that's hanging with a 38L.
This thing kept wanting to stall on.
Thanks, Lumber. Yeah, I try not to make Adonis. I try not to make my maneuvers too erratic, but
If I can.
inevitably, I'm a noob at this, so it doesn't work out too well.
so 110 outpowers a 38L. That's pretty amazing.
Megadeth, you want to get some separation and then merge?
Do it.
Say again?
Let's disengage.
Roger.
Engage, engage, engage.
Roger.
I think this chair's getting uncomfortable. I should probably get that up here more.
So during the merge, I try to stay vertical. That's the only maneuver
Don't mind to give an idea. So.
it's the only maneuver I know I do well. And then after that, it goes downhill.
We got a burst. Cruising a burst.
Hey Gringo, we're doing a one-on-one here. Roger.
Lost sight of you now.
Sorry guys, I can't pay attention too much in the chat. So now it's kind of just a turn fight. Got a couple hits in him.
You guys want me to go this or night? I don't know, there's like a Brewster flying around here as well. Is that you?
No, that's another guy.
I can go measure 19 it up a little bit.
Get back, man. Get back.
Good fight, Megadeth. I got one kill, at least. You want to duel with the Brewster, Dubs?
That'd be a booming zone against a Brewster, so it'd be not much to be gained. That was
Roger. Yeah, did you take out the P-38 with the 110 there? That's pretty impressive. Overshot. Where did he go? Ah. You've got my number, Dabs.
Did you see me? Now, did you? In the end, there, you did a very nice neutralizing of me, but then you didn't keep rolling, so you moved forward. So your forward velocity was fast behind, which is why they ended up front. So once you commit to that roll, you got to keep and get those flaps down.
Roger that. Thank you.
Who's P51?
I'm not sure.
I'm taking a guess it's ice or it's ace on a 11.
I would never fly a Mustang.
That's ace for an 11.
KF. B model if they would.
Let me get caught up on chat here real quick once I take off.
Usually I'm flying German shit. I'll stay on for that Dobbs unless you guys want me to jump in.
You get the winner. How about
Turn on the lights here.
it. For you.
Yeah, that's me. You wanna do a fight? Let's do it.
The 110 flying earlier is a C model.
Your flaps in a turn.
Say again, Mega?
The 110 flying earlier was a C model. I didn't have, that wasn't the bomber killer. Fighter.
Yeah, still sitting me up turned to the 38. And it seems like it has more elevator authority.
Wow.
Oh, I had flaps down, brother.
Yes, I know.
Well, that 110C is fucking nasty, man.
That thing was full of flap. It shouldn't do what it does before, but it without 10.
Man, this is ugly.
But it does.
Yeah, I noticed that. I got you, stagnated and I climbed right turn.
Look at nuts.
But when I tried to revert, as soon as I put her rudder in, she just wrapped up to the spin and unload it and recover.
I'm just trying to get him to overshoot.
Believe me, that thing wanted to stone on me. I was fighting. God said it was like fast on me, but I was very close on dying and grew up a few times.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I misjudged your speed and when you coming up and just follow me, I was like, oh, this is bad.
Shit, I'm a little too close. The fight actually better.
Nice fight. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't try turn fighting him.
Kill shooter around in here?
Yes, I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be?
Because it's the training in the dueling area, or the dueling area.
Yeah, I shouldn't turn fight a hurricane, that's for sure. One second, guys.
Tell me how about it.
I think he's occupied at the moment. I'm watching his stream.
You tell me?
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. I am all right up your right side. You want to go south, I go north.
Roger.
Are there rules for this arena written somewhere?
No, not really.
Okay. No. You guys told me open.
I know after merge you can do whatever the hell you want to. I'm gonna stay out of your fight, guys. I'm just passing through.
Pretty much just like etiquette. There's no real rules, it's just kind of courtesy, you know what I mean?
Yeah. This is Zeke left side low in the stick.
Holy fuck, there's four of these bastards over here.
Party time.
Alright, let's try this with the P-38 one more time.
On the right side.
Oh, he's faster on that.
Here
than
we
I
go,
am.
the zeros, KIs, and spit 16s. Oh, goody.
Ah! Damn it.
A little too soon on the pitch.
Roger.
Is this fight zone with all these, or are those different countries? Different countries.
It's in the spit running for base act. This ain't main arena.
Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah, but when you extend it out, that was a good call. Just dump the nose down, take some speed, get some separation, and then set yourself back up again.
Copy that. Yeah, I guess you guys both are saying the same thing. Use my speed to my advantage. Well, I like this better than the main arena because at least you can practice really quick fights.
Oh, what? Fuck. Alright, you wanna mow? That's cool. Got something for you.
Say, hell in a hurry, too. What the hell?
Okay, somebody took my state down the aggravated.
Where you at, Megadeth?
Okay,
Ah, I gotcha.
Dubs, you want to merge one more time?
I've aggravated 0.
Sure. I go down south there. Let's set a 6K merge.
Roger. I'll be on the east side of the canyon.
Copy. If you just want to turn in now, we'll get plenty of separation.
Roger.
I screwed up on 45 minutes. For you.
Yep.
Back to kick merge. keep an eye on me now. Your tally, right?
Yep.
Keep rolling, keep it by 6. Don't roll out. Alright, now get her speed. Good, now you got the nuts and you got separation. I'm almost out of gas.
Roger.
That's right, keep fighting. You let me close on you without doing anything. This is bad.
Man, that's frustrating. So there seems to be a debate going on. Debate going on about dogfighting, which is pretty cool, in the chat. Just go over to his TeamSpeak.
connected.
Hey, Badger.
You were moved. User joined your channel.
How do you read me? Not seeing a activation or hearing anything.
Hey, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. How many?
5 by 5. I just have to set my microphone button.
Yep, not a problem. Why don't we move fields so we get out of that fur ball that's happening? Let's go to the other end, 25 and 44.
Roger.
And then let's get off their voice channel as well. You can set it to squad or whatever.
Copy.
Alright, so when you're flying, it looks like you're just losing sight to me is what I see.
Yeah, what I don't know how to do is after the merge, after I go vertical and get altitude, I'm not sure what to do next after that.
Okay, I'm gonna start talking, and if it gets confusing, just stop me before it gets more confusing and let me talk and you're lost, if that makes sense. So everything you do is in relationship to the bandit. So if your goal is to zoom at the merge or go in the vertical and turn in the merge, you need to have that sort of pre-established. What am I fighting? Am I going to out-zoom it or can I out-turn it? So that's sort of your goal going in. P-38 versus F4U, very, very similar. You got the advantage in dive speed. And other than that, it should be pretty much close in here. So, but if it's a similar airplane, then you just have to pick what you like to do best. So once you make that first initial move and you decide you're going to turn across in the vertical, then everything from that point on is what is the other guy doing? Is he zooming? Is he turning to meet me? Do I want to try to get a shot on him? Is he turning inside me? Am I turning inside of him? So you just sort of, I call it high-speed chess. So you're just sort of evaluating what's he doing, what's my counter. I want to be the guy who causes him to react versus react to him, if that makes sense.
Yep.
And then once you pick that, okay, it looks like I had a better first turn, and I'm going to turn inside of him. So now I'm going to try to get a shot before he gets guns on, or can he get guns on? If he can get guns on, then I probably want to avoid letting him get a free shot on me, if that makes sense.
Yep, roger.
So, and then from that point on, it's how do I get in onto his 6 and stay there. So you have to figure out, am I committing to a turn? Am I going to never get on the 6 and just out-zoom him? And then if he follows me up and stalls out, reverse back around and shoot him, which is popular in the main if you have an energy advantage. So boom and zoom and turn fighting, just two totally different styles. One's more of a patient, the other one is a little bit more of recognition and maneuvering.
Yep. Yeah, I try to initiate a rolling scissors because I know that Corsair is pretty good at that, but I'm not sure how to initiate that dependably.
Yeah, you started it with me several times. You just don't finish it. You don't stay in it, and so therefore you end up spitting out in front, and I get the offensive advantage, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I've also been.
So if you think about, I'm going to throw out some technical terms here. Lift vector basically being perpendicular to your wings. I'd like to describe it as a stake driven down from the top of your head through your butt into the seat.
Yep.
That is sticking straight up. Then that is where, if I'm looking straight up and pull, eventually my nose will point there.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm familiar with trying to keep the lift vector on the Bandit.
Okay, so in a rolling scissors, you're actually putting the lift vector behind the Bandit, and you're pulling to his imaginary 6.
Okay, Roger.
And so a lift vector extended can go from my nose to my tail like a fin almost. Okay, so if you visualize looking back at, not at dead 6, I have a lift vector back there because eventually whatever's centered up and I keep pulling to, my nose will get to, if that makes sense.
Yep.
So when you're fighting, you're visualizing where is the bandit's 6, and I'm just going to keep pulling and rolling there. And obviously flaps, and you try to get yourself slow. And you can do exaggerated vertical if you have more energy than he does, and keep rolling to slow your forward momentum, because now you're making your distance in the vertical. And then from that point, it is fine-tuning flying of your airplane and then reacting to what the bandit is doing. But so that's why you end up, both guys are pulling for 6, and if you visualize that with your hands kind of thing, you'll see it ends up in a big roll, usually nose low at the end. I'm at 5K, by the way.
Roger, me too. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, trip error is not on.
Now you just figure out what you see and what I'm doing. Do you have the energy to climb?
The enemy is attacking.
I think so.
So now there was a shot up right there.
Yeah, I was too slow. I couldn't turn my nose without stalling.
All right, so have you fought guys like Star Fox and stuff in the main?
No, not Star Fox.
The reason why I asked that is because he's got this trick he does, turning his engine off, and it actually gives you more nose authority.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a quirk of the game. It's not a true flight model. All right, so right now, where are your flaps set to?
No flaps.
All right, and now look where you went from right behind me to.
Now I'm
Does that
putting
make
some
sense?
flaps in.
Now you're coming up. And so when I'm fighting a bandit, I look to see if he's moving toward my nose or my tail. And if he's moving toward my nose, that means I'm winning. And if he's moving toward my tail, that means I'm losing. Okay, now keep going. Don't go up. See, now you need to get more opening because I'm 1,000 from you.
Roger.
What's the Achilles of the 38? Do you know?
Not sure.
Yeah, it compresses really slow, 0.65.
I see.
So, yeah, which means I lose control authority. It just locks up. All right, so now I'm stagnated behind you, D1000. So, what's your game plan?
Hard turn downward to the left or right.
Okay, left, because that favors your torque. You just have to watch the canyon.
Yeah.
And then when you start that brake, you have to watch to see what I'm doing, because if I'm pulling for a gunshot, you have to avoid it. Watch that hill. Nice. So the hill forced me up and out. So you needed a follow on there, or if your follow on is extend out like you're doing, keep that nose down and keep running. So you got to think, okay, he's going to either go to my point of departure for my turn and get on my turn circle and try to solve angles, or he's going to pull lead for a gunshot. And 9 out of 10 guys in this game pull lead for a gunshot.
Roger.
So as soon as you see that, you got to get out of plane of motion. So you should see me pulling lead. So a jink up, pull up hard, and now back into your brake. Oh, yeah. And now if you stay up, I can just follow you. You see me?
Yep.
Okay, you should be in whip. You should keep your lip vector on me. It should be dropping flaps as fast as you can. That was very nice. But if you roll out, you open the fight back up and allow me back in.
Yeah, I'm usually just kind of at the edge of a stall.
Yeah, so flaps, stall in here is, you need more flap indicator is what I call it. So, unlike in real life where the more flaps you drop, the more drag you get, it doesn't really do that in here. So it just enables you to turn slower. So that's a good turn right there. Gotta be careful about easing out of it because you open up the fight. And then you gotta watch the ground too. I just did the same thing. And keep an eye on me because now I'm coming in for a gunshot. Alright, so go ahead and come out of web. Pull your flaps up and just roll out this heading. So while the Corsair seems really nimble in the arena, the guys who fly it are really good, is what I discovered. And it turns pretty dang good, but it can't sustain its energy. It bleeds more than a P-38 does, for instance.
Roger.
So I came to this game from Warbirds, flew the 38 for about 3 days, and then jumped in a spit until I could figure out the game. Because I was just getting hammered in this thing. And I still get hammered in this thing if I fight anything that has any agility.
Yeah, actually, watching some of your videos, I wanted to ask you why you were in Warbirds, and what made you. Well, first of all, what made you stay in Warbirds, and what made you switch?
I was in Warbirds when it started, back in '96. I left 2002 or 3 time frame. Just real life priorities took over from the game, and also some frustration at the guy who owns the game / was running it. He had a vision which, as it turns out, is not a very good vision because the game is down significantly in players now. So I came back in 2010. In 2012 I started helping out again, developed flight models for him, and then basically he made the decision that he wanted to keep the game really simple and make it so a bomber could take off, close a field, bail out or land, and come back in a troop carrier and capture it, and didn't need any other help.
Roger.
So basically it made an online game useless as an online game. One player could do it. And as a result, the arena settings made it such that it favored bombers and ground vehicles, and most of the guys who flew fighters left. So my deciding factor was a Sunday night login, 5 players online because they were in a tank event in the main arena, and that's when I downloaded Aces High 3.
Roger.
So just nobody online. Like if I was to look right now, I'd be lucky to have 15 to 20. And the people there were very old and bitter. But yeah, that was rough because we spent 2 years redoing the flight bottles. Like you could get into an accelerated stall and actually get a sink rate in the flight bottles, which is pretty cool to watch. Because the wing just wasn't producing lift anymore.
How does
But
it?
anyway, all right. So yeah, so I enjoyed Warbirds. What I really enjoy is hanging around the people and dogfighting. So came here, graphics look great, and the flight models are good, and the gameplay is much more polished. So it was an easy choice.
Nice.
All right, you ready to try this again?
Yep.
All right. So where are you at right now? I'm gonna get in front of you. Actually, check 60 right.
Copy.
And you should be my 6 o'clock when you do. I'm gonna left-hand turn, and at 1,000, I'm gonna brake. Or there now. You ready? What's your airspeed?
280.
Okay, call 300.
Let me go nose down. Okay, 300.
All right, I'm braking.
That was a nice move.
All right, so we'll set this up again. We'll talk about the advantage that you gave up being dead 6 behind me at D800. So you're basically where you want to be if you're inside of 1,000 feet in this airplane or in this game, in these fighters. So if you're dead 6 behind a guy at 1,000 feet or less and he does a break, 1 or 2 potatoes, and then roll and follow him and see if you can't match his turn. Or if it's a really nimble, like a Yak or an LA or something, you might want to just break early, pull lead, and try to get a gunshot as you cross and then extend out. Well, all depends on how comfortable you are in the turn fight.
Roger.
All right, I'm on left-hand turn again. What's your airspeed?
280 again.
Okay, call 300.
The base is under attack.
Okay, I'm at 300.
All right, I'm braking.
Lost sight of you.
Okay, extend, up the nose, I'm going and turn. You turned.
Oh, okay.
So if you lose sight, where do you expect the guy to show up?
Probably at my 6.
Yeah, if you keep turning, he's going to be inside your turn at your 6, if that makes sense.
Yep.
So if you do a brake turn, what's your airspeed now?
340.
Okay, so you do a brake turn right now, and I'll see if I can't get behind you and stay there. Your choice of direction. And didn't like the direction the fight was going, or?
Yeah, I think you were. I don't know. I don't know if I can outturn you. Oh, out of fuel.
That's all right. I'll come back in an F4U. How about that? And then we
Sure.
we have similar aircraft. And how much fuel are you rolling with?
50%.
Okay. Rolling a 1A.
Copy.
All right, man. So what do you do for a living?
I'm in marketing.
What part of the world you in?
LA.
Sweet.
What about you?
I'm a software engineer. I work integration for components for mission planning.
Cool. Like military or NASA?
Military.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not an exciting day job, but it's a day job. Yeah, because you sound, when we were talking on the radio, you sounded highly intelligent, and some of these guys, man, you hear them. Oh, you hear them out there on voice. You're like, oh lordy. But yeah, and I saw you posted there. I was like, man, if he wants to work, I'll be glad to get in there and work.
Cool. I appreciate it.
No, not a problem. Yeah, the biggest part of this game is once you realize basically the mechanics of the fight, is then learning the advantages of each and disadvantages of each airframe.
Roger.
Like getting slow with a yak in an LA sounds like a crazy idea, but in this game with full flaps and whip, the 38L will eventually outturn them. But if they keep their speed up, they will outrate me around the circle. So they'll go faster around the circle and get around on me, while I may have a smaller turn circle than they have. So as soon as they get slow, I realize I got them.
Roger.
And then the 190s, in my opinion, in this game are way overmodeled in that they do everything well. Super fast, super turn, super zoom, and then of course the cannons are magic. Alright, so here we are. We're coming at each other for the merge. And you're going to see an equal airplane, so now you have to pick what you want to do.
Yeah, I usually go up and try to keep it in the vertical.
Okay. So I want you to watch me and assess what I'm doing and just make your attack based on that.
The base is under attack.
Alright, so what happened?
So you just extend it out?
I just never turned. How far offset to the side were you?
Maybe about 1,000 yards.
Yeah. So what happens if you take that 1,000 yards and turn?
I'll be on your 6.
Yeah. So you gotta watch the bandit. If he's not pointing at you, dude, he may not see you.
Copy.
So, start a leak turn. If he turns into you, then you have your merge. If that makes sense.
Yep.
All right. So now you're D2000 behind me, and I'm turning. So now what are you thinking?
I'm thinking of doing a high yo-yo type turn to keep my energy up.
Okay. You still get sight of me, right?
Yep.
You see my nose?
Yep.
Yeah, so you can never cross a bandit's nose staying predictable. You shoot skeeter trap?
Nope.
Alright, so if you go up, then you actually open up your turn circle, bleed off energy, and allow me to use the vertical. So if you see me below you, you need to roll to put your left vector on me to keep me on your left vector.
Roger.
And you're not flying with a stall limiter on, are you?
I don't think so.
Okay, we'll check that next. Actually, let's check it now. Roll out that heading right there. I'll just fall right behind you and go on autopilot. Heading down the valley. Just check web off.
Yeah, no, I have stall limiter off.
Okay. And how about your stick sensitivity? Under advanced, do you have any dampener or deadband?
Just a little bit, I think, of each.
Okay, like how much?
Maybe like, I don't know, 5%?
Okay, that's not too bad. So deadband is if your stick's loose and you're getting inputs without you really moving it. So if you can do without that, I would recommend zeroing that out. But if you do have a loose stick, then having a little bit in there will counter that and you don't get the little spikes.
Copy.
Dampening is basically like you're changing the density of the air, in my opinion, is really how I like to think about it. The more dampening you have, the less reactive your airplane is going to be. And a lot of people have a little bit of dampening, so when they go to shoot, they don't get the little twitch. So a little bit of dampening is not bad.
Copy.
So when you're dogfighting, lift vector is paramount, and then what is the bandit doing? The bandits, I always look relative to the horizon, and the canyon makes it a little bit hard. Because if the bandit is going below the horizon and I'm level, that means he's descending. And if the bandit's going above the horizon and I'm level, that means he's climbing. If I'm not sure what I'm doing, then I need to check it, because I could be descending or climbing, and it just appears that he's doing it, but I'm the one actually doing it, if that makes sense.
Yep.
And when you're turning, lift vector on or slightly below is what I recommend. All right, Am, it's your left 7.
Tally.
And we'll check away, well, we'll just fly down the canyon until it widens out a little bit. So every time you make a move, see what the counter move is, and then make your counter move, if that makes sense. It's just a constant flurry.
Yep. Yeah, I try to keep up, but then I end up stalling often.
Yep, and then the other part is make sure your stall horn is loud. So 'cause that's the only feedback you really get. You get the little buffet here, but the stall horn is your first indication. All right, check to the right.
Defend my sheet till the death.
When you hit that canyon edge, turn around and we'll meet in the middle.
Roger.
turn back to the right. Merge altitude will be 4,500 feet.
Copy.
And roll out about 040. Tally. Oh, nice. So now over rotate slightly, put your lift vector out in lead of me of my airplane, and pull, predict your basic predicting where I'm gonna be. And start pulling for the gunshot. I don't like a gunshot, so I'm a jink.
Roger.
And now you take that energy and go up. There you go, nice. Keep going what you're doing, you're good.
Ah, stalling.
And confirm you're in web, right?
Yep.
Yep. So don't like what I see, I'm gonna brake.
Hey,
Nose
man.
is off, so I'm gonna extend. And try to get some separation, because you didn't threaten me.
Sash,
Hey, I'm streaming.
what do you mean you're streaming?
I'm on webcam.
You are?
Yeah.
What the hell? Wait, do you want to go for sushi?
Sure.
When?
Just give me 5 minutes. I gotta get going here. The fiance's home.
Okay, I'm gonna brake turn. You can finish this real quick.
Roger. I'm gonna go high.
Now cross your nose, man. Take that shot. Start working those flaps. Uh-oh. Alright, brother, be good. Get out of here before you get in trouble with the missus.
Alright, I appreciate all your help, man. Thanks a lot.
Hey, not a problem. You got our team speak. Check in. If I'm online, I'd gladly work with you.
Cool. Sounds good, man. Appreciate it.
Alright, be
Again.
good.
Yep. See ya.
Cheers.
Alright, guys. Well, you heard the lady. I gotta get going. But thanks for stopping by. And I will catch you guys in the virtual skies. See ya. Hope you enjoyed the stream.
User left your channel.